Hello, hello. I've processed that I did not grab my drink. I meant to get up and grab my drink before I got off the starting sprint screen. Well, I guess you guys are gonna be here while I grab my drink. Oh, you know what? I'll grab my carrots too. I need to be getting my veggies in again. I keep forgetting to do that. So let's open this up away from the microphone so that it's not too loud. Let's see what the... Oh gosh, are these still frozen? Oh, these are still pretty darn frozen. These got put in a spot in the fridge where they froze over. And it looks like I need to leave them out so they'll thaw. Oh goodness. I'll open this over here before I get too close to the microphone again. Man, it still picked that up pretty loud. That's kind of crazy. How far away from the mic I was and how much that still picked it up. I guess I underestimate how loud opening a can of stuff is. Yeah, I have some of the side errands, and then open the quests. Open quests, completed quests. This is the side quests, which I need to do at some point. Let's see. What's it count as a main quest right now? Ay, ay, ay. I was fine, and now I'm coughing. All right. To curse the darkness. Some of these have some pretty decent XP rewards. I only need one power cell for this, which I think I'll get soon-ish. Let's go ahead and look at all the stuff that I got last time. All right. So, we are currently... Right, I did get that. We're currently saving one more so I can get Mount Repair Plus. Just so that I have it. And then we're going to go down this line. And I believe once we are... I think I get one achievement when I get Mount Repair Plus. And then I think I get one achievement when I get down to fighting back. I don't remember, though. I don't remember if fighting back is a Frozen Wilds skill. Because basically I get two different skill-based achievements. One's for unlocking them all, and then one's for unlocking all of the ones from the Frozen Wilds DLC. I don't remember how those are divided up because I've always played the complete edition. At least.
You're very close now.
I was wondering when you'd speak up.
There's a sheer rock wall just ahead. Look close and you'll find handholds leading up.
Oh, really? And who put those there,
He did, obviously.
Right. Why would I expect an answer? It's so much more exciting to keep it all a mystery. Crash the Eclipse Focus Network, he
Let
said.
her talk, and then I'll talk to this
How are we
merchant.
gonna do that? Oh, wait. I forgot. We won't. I do all the dangerous stuff. You just listen in.
Alright. Hello. I would like to sell some things to you. First, actually, I'm going to look at your buy list. Okay. I just wanted to look at what all could be purchased here. Now I'll sell some stuff. I don't think I need to keep anything now. That's not, like, very specific. Because I can always go hunt what I need if I get a quest for it. Like, it's not that bad. The only reason I was keeping them on me for so long... you know, I should just... The only reason I was keeping so many of these things on me for so long was because I wanted to get... Trade with the merchants more easily. But I don't think I need... I'm going to keep some of the more basic stuff. I'm going to sell an Echo Shell. I have so many of those saved up. Sell some chill water. Sell one metal vessel thing. And 2 sparkers. I'm going to keep all of the animal parts because I need them. I don't think I need hearts or lenses for ammo upgrades, though. So we're going to sell the marked items. And then I didn't sell meat, right? Yeah, I still have the 2 rich meat. Oh, I should have marked that to sell, though. Do I have other meats? No. Okay. Because I don't think there's any plants for crafting materials. But that does remind me that I need to keep an eye out for boars and turkeys. That also might... What am I on right now? I'm on my normal arrows. The goose might also give me what I need. Nope, bony meat. Darn. Alright. This way I go. It's a personal quest of mine to make sure I have max ammo capacity on all of my my gear. I need to adjust where my mouse pad's sitting. And my mouse. Because I keep going to rest my wrist, and I kept like going up, so I need to adjust my mouse back so I don't do that. I'd rather look down than up when I go to rest my wrist. Sup, fools? Sup! I'm the only one here right now. Rowan is currently hanging out with my cousin. How goes Frederick the Dino? You ready for the Dungeons and Dragons today?
They're the handholds, right where you said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there.
I wonder how they translate puns like that. Because, like, silence is close to silence. But obviously, like, not everyone's going to get the English joke.
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
At least I'll have a fire to keep me company.
Quick save.
How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tallneck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tallneck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse.
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Okay, I don't think Aloy will talk until she moves. Alright, a bit lightheaded thanks to bleeding everywhere in my bathroom, so that's fun. What happened? I can't see anything. Hello? Okay. Hello? Can I look up or down or anywhere? Up?
Corrupted machines. Patrolling like guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way. I didn't say it'd be easy.
I don't know if it's better to try and take the machines out or not get spotted, just in general. Lots of explosions. Alright. Me trying to break the habit of being quiet during stealth missions. It's always fun to, like, not fun. It's always funky thinking about the habits that I've gotten into while streaming that are, like, habits I should break to be a better streamer. Okay, are you going to aggro based on that body? That's the question. Okay, you will not. Good to know.
Good for an old remedy.
Alright. Then we wait. And then we wait for this guy. Ay. Don't know exactly what happened. Must have opened something while I was washing my face in the shower. I only found out when I was drying off. Noticed there was a massive red streak on my stomach and blood dripping into the tub from my face. Oof. Interesting. Well, I hope you're alright. Okay, I need to wait for this cycle to match up well. I won't strike you before you see me. And then get into this bush. Let's go ahead and loot you for this and the wire. Leave the metal burn. I don't remember if I'm at a point where I one-shot those. I don't think I am. But I want at least all the watchers dead before I try and take on the two burbs. Where do you go? There are. I don't know if you will be in the right spot for this. Okay. Okay, cool. Because it was in the grass, I don't think I got caught. Let's grab that, and the wire. The shard, the machine scavenger box, and the wire. Doing fine now. Like I said, a little lightheaded. We'll probably find something sugary to help feel better. For sure, for sure. Sugar and protein are kind of the best things for that. Alright. I will count that as a stealth kill. Because, you know what? If I'm going to do that, I might as well also pick up the metal burn. I'm going to count that as a stealth kill because I did not get caught by anything else. I might as well just grab the metal burn from these guys too. It's not like I get metal burn everywhere anyways. Alright. Let's go grab all of the corrupted watcher stuff. Let's also do the little bit of healing because I can grab the healing herb over here for that. I will probably just leave behind all of the anything that's not a purple coil. That's the word. Good thing tonight's dinner be meaty. What you having for dinner tonight? I forget that you guys have like pre-planned dinners all the time. Okay. Silent strike you. Oh, I did not do as much damage to you with that silent strike. I am amazed you are not knocked over. I will not count that one as a stealth kill. I mean, I didn't get detected by any other machines, but I did get detected by that machine, so I will not count that as a stealth kill. I thought I saw another... There it is. Healing herb. Like, could I have gotten in here without being detected by any of the robots, just like actual stealth? Probably. But I don't remember how I get out of this base, so I figured I'd take them out just in case. No, I'll go back down. Supply cache. Might as well grab it.
Explosions in the distance.
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
Get him underneath me into the grass. Strike from above. That's the hope here. Nice. No, come on. This is actually so frustrating. That was so frustrating. It triggered, but then didn't go. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Get frick away from me. What hit me there to do knockback damage? Get the critical hit. Dodge, 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 and smackdown. Critical hit. Alright, I think I should probably start moving over to using my duplicatable heals real quick. Get back into crouch. That was so dumb. Anyways, beef skewers and mac and cheese. Hopefully it goes better than last time I made it. Cool, cool. We are having better cheddars than mac and cheese for dinner tonight, or at least that's the plan. You know what? Let's use a little more Q. I'm gonna get healing herbs on the way in. Not a lot, apparently, but enough. Okay, what did I not pick up from this corpse? Did I just not loot it? It was the coil. Okay, cool. Okay, thankfully they were like, oh yeah, they're probably going to get hit by those robots, and gave me plenty in this area, but not in the last, apparently. Okay. I don't think there's anything, like, hidden in this area that I'm like, oh, I gotta go grab that. This game didn't do that a lot, so...
Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
Also, you redeemed first since Rowan isn't here?
Getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmit has been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You got exactly one shot at this.
They snooze, they lose. I mean, that is what it's there for.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
Well, as we know, Aloy has a scheduled vengeance towards these guys, so... Let's try and do this actually stealthy this time around. Come on, move along. So that I can lure this guy. Wait for him to be in the grass, and then... That way his body doesn't draw as much attention. Or at least not as quickly. Okay, he's coming back this way. I should have, a process that was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take these guys out. I didn't actually, try and get any of these guys, tagged at all. Come on. Come on in here.
Not long. Watch out.
Yes, I know, there's a corpse there. Ignore it. Come closer instead, and then get silent strikes! Okay, there's a boss there. Okay. Oh, there's one. Haha. This is why moving is important when you're trying to sketch out, because sometimes they just don't pop up well on the material you're looking at. Okay, so I think my best bet is going to be to stealth headshot these guys. Mainly because I just do not see more grass patches. Okay. Like, I could do what I did in that one bandit camp and keep my distance and then whistle them into, like, here, and then whistle them into the grass.
Could be something here.
I think that is something that I do find nice, is the fact that you can whistle them again, for sure. Just helps with, like, the leading. Okay, waiting for the focus to go back up, and you outside? It does look like you are. Come on, up a little. Thank you. There we go. Alrighty.
Forget about traveling light.
So, I have a question for you. Frederick the Dino. What do you see going on with the rest of the current campaign? What do you want to see going on based on what you've seen from it so far? Any theories or wishes? Oh, look at all these data points that I should collect.
When sleep refuses
Their
to
audios
come,
too.
I think of our wedding night. How you welcomed me to the marital bed. How after,
Oh, ew.
when you fell asleep, I lay there watching your delicate face.
It's heelless.
For all its beauty, I detested its fragility. A rage swelled up inside me. I abhorred that bed. How its softness threatened to swallow us up. And that room, the stench of incense, the fine embroidery of the drapes, all of it weak. I slipped from the bed, threw open the casement, and lay naked on the stone floor, determined to spurn all seductions of comfort. But when I woke the next morning, you lay beside me, naked as I in the cold. Your body, stretched beside mine, seemed chiseled from stone. I saw you wake, instantly alert, like an animal ready to strike. You said nothing. You did not have to. Already you had shown me beyond doubt that we were meant to be. Never does the sun show pity. And yet,
How many of these are there? There's
when my
4.
wife died in birthing, and in dying ended the life of my child unborn, I pitied myself. My lord sensed this, but instead of casting me down for weakness, he cast upon me a radiant beam of honor. He ordered my kin buried in the sacred caves reserved for royals and heroes. Unimaginable. Never again would I doubt that I am the chosen of the sun.
Never again.
I'm just
would
gonna.
pity find a place in me.
As I keep clicking the wrong button. There we go.
Another. My
Just
lord,
listen to Meridian's
the
downfall.
13th king of the Karja Sundom was murdered, cut down by cowards who mistook firm rule for madness. Ever the strong are beset upon by the weak. So he said, as the traitors launched their assault, as their cannons forged by Oseram filth toppled the battlements and burst the gates. I would have fought to the end. But it was his will, the will of the sun, that I lead the prince and queen into the west, to safety. My lord did not hesitate. He saw his fate. He looked into the sun, and he did not blink. With me, he sent kestrels, nobles, sun priests, and slaves. Killing all that stood in the way, I carved a path to Sunfall. There, we joined others to gather the strength to take back our home.
He's a fanatic, all right. Single-minded.
Strength only
It
faded.
gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that Tolnik?
Easy to drag a tall man down this path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
All right.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climate. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. Feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
I wonder why it feels wrong, Aloy. There's a reason. It feels like a trap. It's a trap.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Keep moving!
No way!
Keep moving.
Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? Slow, easy.
I do believe they set this whole sequence up so that no matter what you do, you're always within line of sight of something able to shoot you. Hey, Aloy. Aloy, move. What the heck are you doing? Around the corner. There you go. Let's do that real fast. Until here.
Don't fight. Keep moving.
Easy for you to say. I guess if I just dodge roll, I'll be able to avoid getting hit by most things.
Got it.
Ah, look! Zip lines hanging from nothing!
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving or you'll die. Watch out. There's
Aw, I took care of all these guys.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
No.
I remember. Explode the bridge. Kaboom. I'm alive.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. At Sunfall, we'll speak again.
You miserable. Damn him. If I could toss
There we
this
go.
focus
Crash
and
the Eclipse
break
network.
souls, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
Let me get all of my healing herbs I need on my way to Sunfall. And by that I mean here on the shores of this river before I get too far. There we go. And before I get into this stalker site, let's get out of here. Is there anything else I need right now? I don't think so. Anyways, I don't know if you heard my question, Fred. So, all right, go up here. I think we do this next quest, and then I go on a side quest tangent. I think that's the order of operations here. Because I need to go on this side quest tangent. Do I need to do... I don't remember what all I need to do to get the one achievement that I'm trying to get. There's an achievement for having all available characters show up for the final fight.
A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
I used to see Uther showering
Thanks for the
fresh
history
with
lesson.
children in the camp.
But they have no idea what lies beneath.
He's gone.
We will learn much from this,
I
Aloy.
use my uncle every day
That's
just
what
to
I'm hoping.
reminisce about Meridian. But yesterday, he never showed.
Interesting. So if I let go of Alt, I start running, and I can't just click Alt to start walking again. I have to stop and hold Alt the whole time.
What's a song without a challenge to log? I guess nobody's immune to temptation.
All right. I don't think you have anything unique, really. But you do have a free sample box. You have successfully sugared with orange. Congratulations on successfully sugaring with orange. Were you gone temporarily while you were sugaring with orange?
The Sun Ring, a proud tradition of the Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least, not anymore.
Give them time. I'm sure they'd miss it. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
That I was getting the groove on. I see. I am getting the groove on because it's a little funky music around here, you know?
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
I asked a question while you were gone. I will ask it again after this cutscene.
By the glory of the sun
Headpiece is so
revealed.
stupid.
Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King.
It could be one thing if his head was like in the center of it, but because it's all
Whose
above him,
will is
it's so
light
dumb.
and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you know killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
For the Kestrels.
You never showed.
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight.
Oh, come on. You're telling me it didn't count because I didn't jump first? Ugh, okay. Come down here.
Look for a vent.
I guess that got me down here faster.
Obvious.
I only took, what?
It's very important that you hear what I'm about to say.
85 damage?
I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return.
Hello? I'd like to...
Before you descend into the depths here,
Oh,
you should be
it's...
fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Okay. If I remember correctly, that's them saying, hey, if you have any side quests you want to make sure to do before this point, do them. I do believe this is the last one I, like, need to do. Because I don't think I can do this one after this. Like, I might be able to get the Pitch Cliff one done afterwards if I need to. Looks like there's some quests that just popped up for me. Either way, though, we're gonna do this guy first. Hello. Hello, pretty woman with the fancy dress.
And helps when she can. Eat. Bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Okay, before I get into this, Fred, the question that I asked while you were gone was, is there anything in the D&D game, now that we've gotten through 2 of the like arcs of this one-shot series, this mini-series, is there anything that you would, that you think you're going to see, like things that you think might pop up based on what you've seen so far, or anything that you would like to see going forward? Anything that you wish would happen? I'm curious. All right, but we're going to get back into the dialogue here.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
The Green Climb?
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll help Uthid if I can.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
Okay. Where is that on the map? Way over there. Cool. Let's go. To this thing, whatever it is. The Green Climb. Look around Song's Edge for someone who can help modify your spear. Can that be done now? Is Song's Edge here? I don't know if this is something I can do now or later. That's something worth looking into if I can get that done early. Expert carver to increase your chance of finding high rarity items from machines and animals. That does remind me, I think I got the rest of the meat that I needed from one of those loot boxes. Not loot boxes, things. Let me go into my crafting. Carry capacity. No. What did I need? I need 1 more rich meat. Okay. Also skills. Let's get this guy. Boom. There we go. All frozen wild skills. So that was the last frozen wild skill. I don't remember what differentiates those visually from the normal ones, but I'm guessing we may end up fighting a spirit at some point. I do want to have a section that is a bit more intrigue focused. I think it would be a fun change of pace. Though I know that's a bit of an ask if it's not planned. True indeed, true indeed. I won't give any spoilers. Whether there's intrigue or not, you'll have to find out. Alright. The only thing I can think of... Oh, wait, there's a guy up there. The only thing I can think of for if one of these guys can actually modify my spear is a quest line here, because I doubt that, like, a blue gleam merchant will just modify my spear.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
Musical instruments?
Deep Din is a place. And a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, that's the point of joy. Or remember.
Sudden deluge. This is not the right person.
One day it was dry.
Since Sunday's Pathfinder, I'll ask you the same question for you for that series. I think...
There was no rain, not even any clouds.
I look forward to actually doing some downtime in that game so that Hato can do his thing. But besides that, I still want to talk with you about the idea of... I'll let them finish talking.
Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
I wanted to talk to you about doing that potential, having Hato become a half NPC. If we decide that the whole group goes on smaller journeys outside of town and returns at all, like we did this last time. And doing my, as my brain fogs up for a second. Finishing my summoner and having him go on the group.
Outlander, wait a moment.
Mainly because, Hato really relies on downtime and side activities to, like, flesh out what he does as a character.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified, with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Okay, this is the quest I want to do. But I would like to do either... Oh, right, we get blue gleam from a bunch of the side quests. That's how I afford all the armor. Which is also why we have to do all the side quests in this area for an achievement. It's so that I can get the blue gleam, so I can get all the blue gleam equipment. Can I fast travel actually to up here? No, but I can't fast travel to here, which is the closest point. I do look forward to playing with Kit again, and playing more often with Kit, hopefully. since we've only had the one session and then haven't played for a couple months. So I look forward to that. But yeah, so it depends, because if we get some downtime / like free time, I guess, where I can go and hunt for the materials Hato needs to make tools for the rest of the party, which is really what I want to do with Hato. It's what I want to do with Hato and Archive, is like sit there and make tools for everybody else, not even for like Hato or Archive. Granted, Archive could definitely use it, but because Archive needs some, either like armor or a secondary weapon, because I can't use my current weapon indoors, and without that weapon I do nothing during combat. So Archive definitely needs it. Well, I guess I have that 10mm, but I'm not going to be able to use it well. Energy weapon is what I need for Archive. Either way, though, that's besides the point. Setting that aside, because we're not talking about Fallout, we're talking about Pathfinder. I want to like make stuff for people. Oh, hello, Badger. I would like to kill you. Thank you for the rich meat. Haha. Crafting. Ammo. Sorry, no. Carry capacity. Terrablast 2. Terrablast 3. A goose skin. Oof. That's a lot of Terrablast ammo, which I'm happy about. Anyways. Or not ammo. Well, yeah, ammo. Capacity, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Could be anything in the trees. You're sharp, Aloy.
But I want to, because there's a whole thing about like, if I recraft their gear, I can put bonuses on it. It's in one of my skills. And I'd like to do that for the party so that they can have really nice equipment going into future like adventures in combat. And to do that, I need downtime for Hato, because all of that stuff takes time. Unless we make a rule that I can just modify some of those things on it in less time. But that would be a home rule for that. But I want to make good gear for the party and get some money for us so that we don't have to worry about travel expenses or something. Or, you know, like Hato's whole thing is making cool gear, making money to buy things to make more cool gear, to then go out and rediscover himself. And I'd like to embrace that with Hato. Stuff that I see happening, obviously, we're going to do that combat. I have a feeling we're going to get tangled up in whatever this criminal organization's deal is at some point in the future for predictions. I have a feeling that that is not going to be a singular conflict point. But we will see. This is where I got some blue green in the past. Alright, I gotta find one of these things without a rail gone.
Something's been hacked out of it. Maybe I can find another of these flying machines.
I do believe I'm going to run into some stalkers in here. I do believe I remember seeing a stalker mine that a stalker did not end up coming to for some reason. Can I not pry this open? What's up there? Hello? Oh, it's the animal figurine. I forgot that these were a collectible.
Must have been an ancient animal. Just have to go up. If I could move that flying machine over a little.
But yeah, I think that's my wishes and stuff. If we were to do the Hato stays at home every couple of adventures or something and switches out for my summoner for different things, I would probably want to introduce the summoner to the party sooner rather than later, even if Hato sticks around before that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hello. Back. onto the jet. Grab it. There we go, Aloy.
There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
Is there only 3? Okay.
If those pump technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with...
No, wait. No, play it.
If those pump technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock and Sierra Echo.
In terms of immediate future, there will be plenty of opportunities to hunker down and bust stuff out. Cool. I really want to engage in the thing I love about the games we've been playing recently is a bunch of them have actual crafting systems, so we're not making stuff up half the time. And I really want to engage in those crafting systems.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
My goodness.
No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here.
Okay, I'm curious, based on those first 2. Kenny, I get it, okay. I really do. Pharaoh is Fireburger's patron. Belvin's is Pharaoh's lapdog. Kirkle asking him, blah, blah, blah. If you others remain on site, installation is going to take twice as long. Ah, okay, this is an official dispatch. Complaining about the guy that we were just listening to. Mounting rail.
I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
Okay, I do believe this is where we're going to run into the stalker, because I think it didn't come out in the beginning, because it's going to drop down from above now or something. I think that's how this mission worked. Could I go back and avoid the trigger if I don't drop down from this ledge?
Okay.
Whatever. Yep, there it is. Okay, you do not like electricity. We've discovered. Why is this not building up at all? Hello? Are you like the one stalker that's immune to frickin' shock buildup? Oh my goodness. Alright, whatever. Okay, let's see if the shock buildup works this time. Were you not weak to shock? Okay, that's not gonna let me hit him. Or scan him. Notebook. Machine catalog. Am I misremembering what you're weak to? No, your weakness is shock. This is so weird. Why is he not getting shock buildup? Alright, I guess we'll try doing... The frost buildup is working just fine. Oh, you know what it is? They're freaking... I see that now that they have that purple corruption stuff that happens. There we go. Let's go ahead and drink a potion. I think I saw a double potion in this supply crate. Oh, it was health boost. Darn. That's fine. Alright. Plenty of opportunities to hunker down and bust stuff out, yeah. Yeah, I look forward to doing that, because realistically, Hato's like whole thing is hunkering down between adventures to make new gear, upgrade gear, all that mumbo jumbo. Like, that is the character. Replace our mundane gear with magical gear. All those kinds of shenanigans. That's what he likes to do. We are not at the end of the arc, but it will be centering entirely around Bimatria.
Is this what you...
Okay. Which is the town we're in, right?
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending. And what does the conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do.
Yes, okay.
I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear.
There we go.
Works for me. Might as well get started improving my spear.
Okay. Weapons, spear. Go to crafting. Boom, boom. Plus 27 spear damage, please. And thank you. And there we go. Apply first modification, or first spear modification. Apply the modification to your spear. It's 2 achievements today. Very nice, very nice. And then I don't remember. You know, I should check and make sure that the, because I think that box has something specific in it. I should make sure that it's not a better modification. Okay, nah, it's worse. Cool. Blue will most certainly be worse. I do not have near... Oh, I only have like 3. Okay, cool. Sell modifications. I can sell the sphere modification. Sell the green, sell the green. I should probably go through here and get rid of more. Honestly, I have way more just handling things than I need. I should not have this many. I'd rather have handling plus extra things than handling. Yeah. Honestly, I could probably get rid of the handling plus 1 extra thing. It's honestly true for most things that have just 1 thing. It's better to wait and have 2 than it is to keep 1 with higher percentage. The only exception is damage, and that's because some of the damage ones can get pretty darn high. Alright, we'll stop there for now. Let's... I also really don't need to keep too many of those on it. It's about tweaking the tools I have for the most part. Let's go ahead and grab all that. No, I guess I can't grab all that. Cool. Alright, we modified our spear like I wanted to real fast, and now back over to here. I knew there was an achievement about that, so I was like, oh wait, I didn't remember if that was unlocking the spear modification slot or not. And it was. And it was. Oh, hi buddy. I'd rather not, please, thank you. It's like, I'd rather not get into combat right now. Hey, look, 3 trees. They're dead trees, but they're trees.
3 dead trees. Just like Vinasha said.
Oh, I guess they were supposed to be dead trees.
These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green claw.
Up, up, up we go. But yeah, I look forward to leveling up one more time, because then I can really get into some crafting shenanigans. Because once we level up one more time, I get Inventor, which means I can do more, like, trial and error to make stuff kind of things. I'll have actual rules for it. All right, up we go, or I guess down we go a little bit first. Hello? There's a rappel point, but I don't think that's what I want. Is it up here? Hello? Where am I going right now? Did I drop down way too early? Oh, I see. Oh, wait, nope. Hello, Aloy. I'd like you to jump. Jump. Grab. Okay, I guess I mountain goated that. There we go. I'm back. Back to climbing. This is where I get up and walk to the next ledge. Hello, sir. I'm here to help. Highlight track.
Made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Okay. Let's see here.
A dead machine.
I gotta do, I think, 3 quests today for one more achievement.
Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Glintox, looking to scavenge.
Ignore the glint hawks. Keep climbing. I've processed that I almost just died there. I almost just fell down this entire mountain. Shall we continue demystifying Critical Role? Sure. I don't have any other pressing topics to talk about right now. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's loot all this stuff. And back down to this way. Are they seriously gonna stay aggro on me this long? Where am I going right now? Hello? There? Did I go like the wrong way or something? I have a feeling I might have gone the wrong way and this is like the back way out of here or something. Or do I... Do I cross here? Hello? What am I doing right now? Okay, that was not a chute to break. That's a zip line down. I think I might have gone the wrong way somehow. Let's see, there is a jump point up here, but there wasn't one over there. So this must be the way back or something. I went backwards on it. Oh, it's okay. It's gonna make me kill the Glint Hawks, I think. Come on, turn slightly. Don't fly behind cover. And of course it came in threes. And I missed that because I could not see behind the bushes. Honestly, I think I'm just going to stealth back over here until they give up again. Might just be easier that way. Alright, always keep in mind that ruling sends messages to players. Balance and rules should be considered, but your priority should be maximizing player fun. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, rulings are important for balance, but it is definitely like a... You need to make sure that balance doesn't ruin the fun of the game. So is this a different one now? It is. Okay. So basically I can shoot this guy. You know what? Since I'm just going to be knocking off that thing on his chest anyways. Oh, did that not do enough damage to knock it off? I could have sworn I had good tear on this bow. Or did I prioritize damage? I guess this has 100 tear and that has 72. So maybe I prioritized damage over tear. Are they weak to fire? Oh. Maybe I should just try and shoot them with fire arrows, see what happens. I should mark these guys, though, even if they do fly out of my range. Of being marked. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Yes. Dark. Okay, is this the one that I never... Okay. I did get the chest thing knocked off the other one, too. On to episode 5. Indeed, indeed. That hurt like a trucker. These things are so weak to flame buildup that I can two-shot this thing with just fire arrows. That's pretty awesome, actually. Alright, might as well loot the area to get my stuff back real quick. Looks like my brother is playing Destiny 2. I'm honestly amazed how committed he has been to Destiny 2. Highlight tracks. I don't even... Okay. Okay, he did go over there. Maybe it locked a climbing point or something until I took down these guys. The glint hawks, that's the word for them. I don't see any more red herbs around here. There's one.
Never know when I might need these.
If the party is vastly outnumbered, initiative may only make things slower. Yeah, I think that's why I like to group things in like larger groups. Like even when like all of the enemies are the same, grouping, even just paring them down to basically be like 3 enemies rather than 12 really helps with just like narrowing things down.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
carrots. Hey, buddy.
No
What's
choice.
up?
Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. It took time to catch him, but we brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. I should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of, it's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja ones raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
The context of that lesson had it to where Vox Machina were presented with a threat that even having squads would have been untenable. For reference, they were up against a small army, effectively. Yeah, there is a point where I don't call that... I don't necessarily make it actual combat for things like that, where it's like squad tactics. It's more of a asking the group what they want to do, what they want to try to achieve, and having them roll for it than like mechanically combat. When I have to deal with stuff like that.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving the rotten throne.
Put my carrots away, I got a new drink.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out. Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Got someone to fight here! It's up to you now, man! Rally! We can still finish them!
Ah, darn, I missed that one. There you are.
Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
Darn, you stopped.
the attack. We still got another squad on the way.
Are you kidding me? Missed some headshots there that I definitely should have gotten. Hello. Oh, this is where we go up this ledge. It wasn't even a fight, but a chase. I think the point was that in the context initiative just wouldn't work. Yeah, I have an issue with people saying that chases don't work with initiative. And it's situational. Whenever you say initiative does not work in this, or initiative does not work well for this, it is always situational. It does not work well in the specific instance that you tried to use it. Because initiative can work in chase scenes. I've done chase scenes where initiative has worked. But it is more complicated than, like, trying to use initiative and just everybody dashing and running. There has to be an environment when you do a chase scene with initiative. That's what I think a lot of people who say you can't do chase scenes with initiative is. There has to be an environment to work with.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Are you kidding me? I keep missing headshots and I'm upset about it. Are you... Oh my goodness. Ah, gosh, darn it.
Look out! To your left! But my marvels thrive on adversity. Step it up, boys!
I thought I got you finally. Yes, the bouncing body. Okay, who keeps shooting fire from up here? Somebody behind that rock? Why is my freaking... Feels like my sensitivity is way higher than it used to be. Boom.
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
The answer is yes. Give me 1 sec to just loot a ton of shards from these guys, because I am almost out of arrows.
Another day passing.
Boom, 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 boom. We'll just top off my arrows real quick. All right, let's go. Climb up the ledge. His point on why he thinks initiative usually doesn't work for chases is down to his take on player psychology. Initiative means fight to a lot of people. And I think that that's a problem with setting up.
This won't be easy.
I think that's a problem that's just like people have instilled upon themselves when it comes to TTRPGs, and that is up for you to like set as a precedent that that's not always what initiative means. I think in the campaigns where I did run the chase scenes well with initiative were also campaigns where I used initiative first for other things. I do believe I used, there was like a social scenario at one point before the chase scene. In the one chase scene that I always come to mind, there was a like social scenario where I had used initiative at one point for people to like decide what they were going to
The
do.
Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Hello. And
Let's do this.
oh, hey, you're still alive. Wow.
The sun sets in your
Are you kidding me? Get the frick away from me, you butthole.
A righteous fight! For what it's worth.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
Man, these guys just have a ton of health and knockback resist, huh? Yeah, I think it's... I get that that's what he... The reason he says that, but it is about breaking that psychology, I think. Like, that is part of your job as a DM.
This'll help. Is
to, like... for immersion purposes. Is to kind of... either... You need to... You can either abuse the player psychology, or you can break it so that they can feel even more immersed in the game, even when you have to use initiative. For non-combat.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yun Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk.
On to episode 6, indeed. I think that is the first one I pretty vehemently opposed.
Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Nasadi and
Kidnapping
Ethaman?
the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why help Nasad and Ethaman?
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman
I'm gonna be
is the
right
Shadow
back.
Karja's
But let them
figurehead.
talk.
If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
All right. Uthid.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
Bahavas.
What's going to happen
It's a
at
fun
Sunfall
name.
now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
Not necessary, but something to potentially do. Have dialogue prepared in case characters try to eavesdrop. Yeah, that one I've ran into a few times. Most of the time I get out of that one without dialogue prepared beforehand, which I do have on occasion. Most of the time I give like little one-liners of things you guys pick up that are interesting of note. And then like give you just like vague context of the conversation rather than actual dialogue sometimes.
What do you need to get Masadi and Idaman out of Sunfall?
Like I did during the diner.
Easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3-Toe Huadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Huadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
I really like her outfit. Her outfit is just very nice.
Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I
It's one of the more like...
None at all. I was just being polite.
It's one of the more like still feminine outfits, but like not like skimpy.
What makes you think of
that I've enjoyed in media.
Just smile. You can't smile, can you? No.
There's a
that's-
way down
that's
here.
a grimace.
Right, I'd have to go back to where I fought those, and then yeah, I'm gonna grab this. I think there's probably a couple more healing herb spots around here
Nervous
to
about going
fill
to
myself
Meridian?
back up. All right.
I've been a soldier for 20 years. I do not get nervous.
Not even
Is there a
around
way
the pretty
up
lady?
over here? No, there's a way down over here. Oh, I see, okay. Well, I'm gonna fast travel back to where I need to be. If you have NPCs engaging in dialogue with each other, try to center the PCs in their discussion if it would make sense. Yes. I think I understand what they're saying there. Like, if there are two NPCs talking, it should be about something, either about the PCs or about, like, something the PCs would care about.
You're 3-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damn monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damn fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful pots.
Clear a path?
Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Idaman, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Okay, monstrosity.
Attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Yeah, this is the, we're gonna force you to encounter every single robot we can.
Anasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Itaman. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Alright, I think I'm actually going to equip the Tear Blaster for this fight. Not the Rope Caster. Although I do need to move my upgrades to the Lodge Rope Caster because it's better. Tear Blast. Let's also craft some ammo there. Okay. Fairly obvious if you're playing a PC as a DM because the player is absent, don't be using that character's resources even if they're mundane resources. Yeah, you don't, like, unless they are like an archer and you have to use arrows because they do not carry a different weapon. Don't use players' things without their permission. Ow! I tried to dodge that, thank you very much. Oh, I think that's all of them, huh? Why? What the heck did I hit? Oh, there's a big friggin' rock there. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Hello? I would like to be able to dodge roll, please. Man, that was so much easier to tear blast off those mitts and then do that fight. Made that fight so much better. Even when I was frickin'... If I was out in this open area before it somehow caught me falling, that would have been such an easy fight.
Save these for the trail.
The only reason that fight was kind of difficult was because it caught me while I was going down the cliff and I had to fight it. In a tiny area. Alright, return to the three-toed man. Some of these tips are things that, like, I don't really encounter much because most of the time when we do play a game with somebody missing, trying my best just not to do much combat or anything. Okay. This is a lesson being given because Matt does that in this episode. Travis was gone for that episode and Matt had Grog finish off alcohol he had in his inventory. He does fix it later because in a future episode, Grog offers that alcohol to an NPC and Matt rolls with it like Grog still had it. Fair enough. Okay, three-toed Quadiv.
I can't believe it.
Gonna grab a snack from back here.
I thought that evil rockjaw would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Meridians. We've got excellent protection.
On to episode 7. Here they come.
Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it
I appreciate you said carefully, not quickly
I must
there.
say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
Check my bit rate. Okay. All right, yeah. Place traps in the canyons. Give me 1 sec. I'll also place down some tripwires.
Shall we prepare a little surprise for them?
That one didn't like that distance. Oh my goodness. Calm the frick down. Okay, and then big people don't really do damage to the detonating glass trap. Actually, I don't know if I need to do the big traps because there's frickin' these aren't giant robots. I don't think I need to lay down the detonating traps to do a decent amount of damage. You're telling me tripwires don't work on these guys at all?
Quietly.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. Come on, bastards. Get ready.
Level 55. Very nice, very nice. In fact, I'll just get this now. In case I get into some spear combat here. Oh, so now my blast tripwires would do something, huh? Also, I do think it's interesting that we have mostly Eclipse Warriors coming here. You worked up a bit of a sweat? My good lady. My traps did all that work. Me and my traps did all that work. I don't know if you saw the 3 headshots involved. The 3 detonations. That was all me. I'm gonna go pick up these traps so I do not have to worry about refilling them later.
Stocking up.
Grab that. Grab that. Is that the last trap? I think this is the last trap. Oh, look at this. No, I need to hold it longer. What kind of resources will I get from here? If you're using music for your campaign, try using combat music in non-combat tense situations to impart that mood onto the players. For sure, for sure.
A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
I don't think I've seen a corrupted one of these guys in a while. That missed. Okay. I don't remember if this actually does anything to those guns on the side there, but... Yes, okay, there we go. Oh, come on. You're telling me I had one last slam in there? No! You telling me I lost all that frost? That's BS. Come on. There we go. Come on. Let me pick it up. Get that guy dead. I know I took damage there, unnecessary damage there too, but... Okay, I think there's one more. Disc launcher. Ah, crud. I want the frost on this guy. Come on, come on. Yes. Oh my goodness. My mouse works a little rough today. Okay, let's get this going. Can I get that shot? The answer is no. Gosh darn it. There you go, got it that time. Let's get out of there before that explodes. There we go. Give me all that stuff. Thank you. I am sorry, Karja soldiers. You guys kind of got pinned down, and then I couldn't do anything for you after that. NPC logic, am I right? Any NPC that is sapient should value their lives. Retreat is always an option. Agreed. I've been trying to do that one more often for sure. I know in the past I did a lot of just like they ignore their will to live type scenarios, but that's something that I definitely, as I got older and thought about it more, evolved as a DM to do. That's why wolf packs, until they know that they're outnumbered, will fight. Or not outnumbered, but outpowered. And then once they know, hey, if I stay here, I'm gonna die, that's when the wolves run. Same with bandits. All that mumbo jumbo. Hello, everybody. I am here.
Barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
Stretch a little bit here. The last combat in Pathfinder was me using this lesson myself, for sure, for sure. Surrendering and retreating are options.
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
The last combat we did in Pathfinder, by the way, for those who are not in that campaign, obviously, is that we were fighting a chupacabra and its tamer. Except the tamer was forced to tame the chupacabra by a criminal organization. And we killed the chupacabra, but the tamer surrendered after the chupacabra was dead. They were like, I don't want to die. I was forced to do this.
Of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word. The law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Okay.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'd be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Yeah, I don't think... Wadib didn't really do any of his job. Aided the defectors. Achievement got. Wadib didn't do, like, any of his job. I need 115,000 to get to the next level? Oof. That is a lot of, Thunderjaws. It might be time to start tackling side quests to get experience points. Alright. I need one more skill point for this. I did want to check the achievement list real quick. Because I believe that's I just want to see if there's any other side missions other than the DLC stuff that I need to do. Yeah, okay. Alright. That's the one that I was just doing all that stuff to do. I don't think people from the DLC count towards that achievement. So I think I've done all of the side missions I needed to do, because I believe all of the side missions that I need to do to get the final join, have everyone join for the final fight, is required.
See for yourself.
The get everybody for the final fight achievement, I believe, is all the other achievements that I had to do to get up to this point for the other side stories. We've decided to finally cut my hair tomorrow, so next stream week I will have shorter hair. The lore mechanics of the Chupacabra gave me the inspiration that it's a stealth hunter who gets in, gets its food, and runs. So yeah, I figured if it hit half health or below, it would just run for its life. For sure.
Now we don't even have a Sun King. What did we do to deserve this?
And did we establish that it also had some sort of like toxin or venom? Or was that only a... Or was that just the frost venom that we ran into? Like, did it have a decoagulant? What are those called?
I'll come back later. That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
What are those called? I already did that, Aloy, by the way. Down we go, not up. Alright, in we go. Past the point of no return. Anyways.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction.
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
What's a download button?
Authorized.
I underestimated you. See, by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Okay, I'm going to pause the game for a second here. It does have decoagulant, but I don't think I'd characterize that as venom. Okay. Could probably I'm just thinking about like what Hato would find useful. Because remember, I had Hato grab the Chupacabra body. So Hato's going to be disassembling that for all its useful parts he can. I was just thinking about how he would do that. I think we had already started. I think we had done some survival rolls and I got some help from other people because we decided disassembling a body from materials could not rely on my crafting. Maybe. I don't remember if we had decided that or not. I'm going to take a quick break to use the restroom, and then I'll be right back and we'll do this dungeon. It's going to take a little longer because our grocery order also just got here. So I'm doing that and the restroom. So this will be a couple of minutes, guys. As I almost forget to unmute and then remember last second before I settle. All right, let's get this done. I'm going to go swipe over these guys. All right, and here we go.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Another incident. Popovich. Interesting. Text data points quests. I'm always afraid that I'm going to miss all the data points. Like, there's no achievement for it, thankfully. But one of these days, I will go back through a playthrough of mine and get all of the data points.
A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Hello, I would like this data point, please. Soundproofing. Oh, that was the two that I needed in between. Soundproofing. Would it be possible to improve soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. Oof. Restock or else. Oh no, I didn't want to. I wonder why they have flammable liquids just sitting in chests in their office. There. Restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals. I'm going to lose it. Please respond, and this time no Tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? Whew. Anything else sitting around here? I don't see anything.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your...
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Alright, cutscene time. Unless the game crashes for some reason. Hello? There we go. That was the longest loading time we've had here.
I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Lore drops here, Fred, for you.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out.
Stop eating plastic. Punt. Oh, I just processed. I left that out for cats to get at. I should move it so cats can't get at it. Otherwise, the cat's going to be eating some potato chips. And we don't want cats eating potato chips in this household. There we go. That's up and out of the way enough. Specifically, the boy up in the cat tree. Cat cam. Cat on cam. He would definitely tear into a bag of chips. He usually doesn't if they're unopened, but that's not always the case. In critical decision-making moments, don't use NPCs to speak for the DM and give the players very obvious options for how to proceed. Instead, use NPC behavior to break players out of habits such as stalling conversations or continuing a fight when they should run. Yeah. Instead of having the NPC say, maybe we should run away, just have them start running. All right. Continuing on.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Hello? Can I not? I want to... Where is this trying to take me? Is this just a ladder for a ladder to be there?
Is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them? Not just people, all organic matter. Every living thing dissolves into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word. Who did this? That asshole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
I want to listen to all of these, which is why I'm taking my time. These are all people that we got introduced to in the first, or most of them are people we got introduced in the first dungeon.
Pardon? My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelation.
Hi, Heavy. I missed the headshot every time there.
There was always the data points. What did they contain? Fire that on kind of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go. You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since,
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but to really sell a concept and once, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits. With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Sorry, I'm quiet so that we can listen to these.
What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Or at least play off the let's run in a way that would believably come from them. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Last one.
Let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Any idea the immensity of the challenge that you build the ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Alrighty. We've listened to all the interviews.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Let's take our seat. Oh. Or cutscene. And it's taking a while to load. I don't know why it's taking so long to load these cutscenes specifically, but...
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life.
I shall away for a bit. Good luck. All right.
Mother Nature as an AI.
You shall miss lore, but that's fine. You're here for the ride, I'm sure.
Surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So, the whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
I don't plan on reading all of the text ones because we get most of the pictures we need from the audio ones. The text ones are usually just like flavor, whereas the audio ones have actual story.
The damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation.
better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry? Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over. I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You know... Get your hands off me!
Alrighty. Stranded shackles. What are those? Most curious merchant, shackles from an unknown smooth material. Huh. Don't remember that. That's interesting. Anything fun in here? The answer seems to be no. Alrighty, continuing through. Sorry about all the me being quiet here, folks. I do want to listen to the audio things. It's been a while since I've played this game all the way through, and I'm just kind of enjoying the lore drops again. Especially because I look forward to like listening to this and then going immediately into Forbidden West, because we're doing Forbidden West right after we do this, do the second playthrough of this game.
Intruder! Get her! Got a live
Whatever
one!
you do, don't die now.
I think they upped the health of all these guys. There we go. I'm glad jumping was enough to
I've done this before.
get me out of firing area. No, I don't. I didn't want the fire striker. Get this thing out of my way. Thank you. No!
No room.
More audio logs.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But I wasn't getting too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't.
Oh, I think we have a Rowan coming home.
Abomination back home, and you know it.
Hi, Rowan.
Hi. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one.
Meow.
Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slip
How's it going?
It's going.
What have I missed?
We are discovering the secrets of Project Zero Dawn. And Fred had to go. They had to away for a bit.
Sign me up.
But we are currently in a me bouncing back and forth between not talking and talking via listening to a ton of audio things.
Expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Souvet? Christina Souvet?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my tours. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to it. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind.
Goodness gracious.
I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Alright, let's look at this real quick. What's that one say?
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Boom. Boom. And one more here.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed,
That's
send
for
him
this,
up to
I think.
storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alrighty. Anyways, Ro, how was the hangout?
It was good.
Good.
We played that game you brought me from work.
Fun. How was it?
We felt real dumb real fast.
I do vaguely remember that those are really tough games.
No, it was just something
Okay.
we just didn't think something through.
Which one did you play? The one for kids or the one for adults?
Adults.
Okay.
But it was like rated like half a lock out of 3 locks.
I see.
So, yeah, we felt a bit silly. That's all.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. Install that bad boy.
That should do the trick.
And then this one needs to be down. That way. Up. This way. And then down. Pipe. We have gotten, I think, 3 achievements today. 3 achievements so far. Because we've been doing a lot of freaking main story stuff, we've been getting a lot of achievements. 3? Yeah. We will be getting a 4th after this quest as well.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
It's up there. 2nd floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
All right, let me see here. How...
Nothing here but echoes. But if she comes this way...
Come on. I need you to turn around, my guy, maybe? That works. There we go. Take him out. I do think that there was at least one more person in that cutscene. Oh, hello. That's a lot more people than there were just a second ago. Oh, come on. You're telling me I hit that rail twice? Are you kidding me?
Get eyes on him.
No. There we go.
That's the last of them.
15 stream streak. Getting back up there indeed.
Or not. Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Okay. Because this is gonna disappear as soon as I get in a cutscene. But I do want your stuff. Okay.
Hello, I'm Margot Shan, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Alright, I do believe that's what I just scanned.
It's a little technical in places.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Okay. Alright. Is there anything fun back here? The answer is no. Up the stairs! Up the stairs again! It's a room! But from above. Oop. Hello. Can I get you from here? The answer is no. Didn't know wireless transmitters could be stopped by a sheet of glass.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But more eclipse.
Careful now.
Can I get that one? The answer is no. Okay. I wish I could shoot them through the grates in this hallway here. You know what? Maybe I'll try one. Just one. Nope. That's what I thought would happen. Alright, let's do this. So, Ro, you want to talk about how much you've been enjoying Pocopia lately?
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in critical facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Again, these written notes are just kind of updates mostly on like seeing all that stuff. Like, oh look, it's performing well, blah 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 blah. That's kind of what most of these updates are, or all of the written ones are.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Okay. Stealth archery is such an overpowered gameplay style.
Move along now.
Actually, I want them to move this way, Aloy. I want them to get closer to the body. I want them to move into my line of sight. Come now, my prey. Okay, he won't be able to see me yet. Oh. Are you kidding me? Come on, come on, come on.
That's the last of them.
Boom.
Once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Let's do that, and then let's pop this and grab this guy. Cool, cool. Okay. I do want to pop up in here. Grab this guy.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth, and my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry, and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
They all have their own personalities, and who knew Hitmonlee would be Southern? Is Hitmonlee Southern? I don't think I've gotten Hitmonlee yet. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think Hitmonlee is still one that I have not gotten. It's weird, Lamau. The one that throws me off, you haven't gotten them yet, but you will get them soon, is Trubbish. Trubbish throws me off so much.
Welcome to Hades.
I will explain after this Hades protocol conversation. Or hologram.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong.
I wanted to look at archive abuse real quick. By inappropriate images, holographic remasters. Okay, yeah, no, that's not what I'm thinking it is.
Alkalines are skyrocketing.
I do think that'll be a focal thing I'm thinking of.
It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan? Getting worse. Looks like the only way onwards.
Yeah, no, so freaking, I would expect Trubbish to be like a little happy, little go lucky sounding, right? Or maybe even like a little timid kind of idea. Nah, Trubbish is like, yo, what's up? That's cool. What's up? Yo. He's dropping the yo's and stuff like some of them do. He's city trash. He is city trash.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist.
What I think they are.
I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem to send
anything of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So,
I love that Magikarp says yo.
let us begin.
In case you missed, because I accidentally scanned this, over here are this is supposed to be a mechanical womb. So this is a version of what they used to make life, like rebuild it. I was just trying to get all these text documents. Okay, I think that's all the text documents in here. I guess I can check the compass up top. It tells me if there's an object I haven't scanned yet nearby. An incubator, yes, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Ugh, of course you didn't jump onto the peg that I wanted you to. Hey, Aloy, use ladder. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I can't go. Yeah, okay. There's no higher up. It's kind of weird. I've said this a few times, like during the like story heavy Witcher and stuff. It's weird to be like sitting here not talking for so much of a stream because I'm like listening to all the audio stuff. It's so weird, you know?
Nuts would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though capricorns show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I not functioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. This is very good.
Story intensive games are whack. Yeah. And it's different because there's like a lot of people who like when they stream, they're streaming games where they have to read dialogue. So it's really weird for me because that's what I play a lot of time. I played a lot of Sandbox on stream and I played a lot of I have to read the dialogue out loud on streams. But it's weird doing the story ones where it's like, yeah, no, there's tons of like actual sound.
Brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
All right. That was those two options. There's one more around this corner, I think.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Alrighty. This is all right before her office. Pry door open. Finally got all the pics I wanted off my camera from last summer. Congratulations. Okay, that is a text. Odyssey has failed. They referenced that earlier. It's a spaceship that tried to go out into outer space to be like a generational ship to take them to a new planet, and it failed. And then Artemis status. Artemis is the cataloging and reintroducing life, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pioneer organisms, all that mumbo jumbo. So all the fish and the boar, that was all Artemis is doing. Okay. Right, we activate this one ourselves. Cutscene.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch and set on there. Open it. Go inside.
I decided to do a stretch real quick.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
I just did that. I know you just said again, but still. More clips.
It's too valuable. You're too valuable.
Are you going to tell me that her office, which she's been developing, like, basically to save all of the creation of this Earth, is not reinforced for explosions?
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oh, Helis, I can't wait to put an arrow in your brain.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered.
Where'd they get this basic Nora clothing?
Fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root.
Why would I reach from up there to try and grab that? I should get lower and grab the bottom of the spear.
Each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're a fool.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted. Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Huron ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Alrighty, here we go. It's our arena fight.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform.
But there is an achievement.
Out of this ring. Maybe I could use the strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapon's with it.
Excuse me.
It's down.
I did get hit a couple times there, but to bring down the pillars I needed to. And there we are, in our gear again. Are you not entertained?
Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Let's...
Those components on the sides of its head.
Ah, I missed.
Something to do with its lift attacks.
There we go.
Ice canister on its hips.
Ooh. Give me all the loot, please. Gotta get the loot to keep fighting good. Arrow to the eye. You can make it with the sharpshooter bow, Aloy. I've done a shot like that before.
Shadows. Kill her.
Shadows.
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Come on, Aloy. We've taken on a couple of these at the same time. The people here really did just want to be entertained. Transitioning cutscenes. Her hair looks almost white from this distance.
So you're here.
There we go.
Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed by Nora's sacred mountain, I'd never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to your focus was truly easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does have this legal name.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you sounds. I guess I'll leave this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Helis don't succeed.
Right.
You can override machines?
Override machines.
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Malay shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
How did you find
You
me?
tracked my location when I wasn't wearing a focus.
It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting you on time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Gotta help the Nora.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Oh, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One always has to.
And that would have allowed us to do the Edaman quest if we needed to, when we needed to.
I was Nora's crew. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a want, but a will. Yeah!
And off he goes. Off the screen. And we go the opposite way so that we may not follow.
Good. I can use this.
We'll grab this one. Trying to grab health stuff before I go to the Norlands. We really are focusing on main quests today. Alright. Mainly because I think the one side quest thing is the last thing we need to do to finish the main story. Speaking of doing stuff, though, we need to get that. And then we just need 5 more points for these guys, which is great. And then once we finish the main story, I think while we're still on the easy difficulty, I'm going to end up doing all of the Frozen Wild stuff that we need to do. And then we'll go through the New Game Plus and just do the main story. Because I do not remember how much getting help does for that. Right, I cannot travel into the Norlands. I have to be like back here. You're so close. Indeed I am. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I think I'm going to end stream soon. Probably right after I fast travel here. Because it's getting around that time. 3.5-ish hours. So we'll pick up with saving the Norlands. The Nora Sacred Lands. And that'll be next week for our Horizon stream. And after that, we'll probably... I might take a short break and do some of the Frozen Wilds. But, like, not all of it. This is probably a good campfire to save at, too. So, yeah. We'll do that. I might, in between streams, I might go and grind just a few more levels to get close to 60. I've been debating whether I want to do side quests on stream to do those levels. I'm still debating that fact. But level 60, I don't remember if level 60 is the max level or if level 60 is just the last level for an achievement. But I might grind to like 69.5 and then finish up 60 on, or finish it up to get to 60 on stream. Just so that that we can get that achievement out of the way. Either way, though, I do think that this is going to be streamed today. So thanks for coming, everybody. If you are watching on YouTube and you made it this far, you obviously like something about the streams. So consider dropping a like and a subscribe. And those who are on Twitch, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.